Warriors seek inspiration from recent history for championship resurgence. The Golden State Warriors have become synonymous with championship glory over the past decade, yet they've also faced the disappointment of play-in tournament exits in 2 of the last 4 seasons. After a shaky start last season, the Warriors found their rhythm in the final months, only for their momentum to be abruptly halted by the Sacramento Kings at the Golden One Center. With the 2023-24 season ending similarly to 2020-21, can the Warriors once again harness this momentum for the upcoming season? Despite the disappointing conclusion, there were positives for Golden State to carry forward. They finished the last 39 games with an impressive 27-12 record, ranked in the top 10 for both offense and defense during that stretch, and identified key roles for players like Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, and Tracy Jackson-Davis. In a recent interview with the Daily Journal, Jackson-Davis emphasized the importance of building on their strong finish to the regular season. "We just need to keep doing what we did at the end of the season. We have the pieces, we just need to stay healthy and continue to build and grow," said Jackson-Davis. If the Warriors are looking for recent inspiration on how to carry form from one season to the next, they need only reflect on the conclusion of their 2020-21 season. Golden State finished 15-5 in their final 20 games, giving Jordan Poole a more prominent role, only to fall short in consecutive play-in tournament games against the Los Angeles Lakers and Memphis Grizzlies. Yet, the Warriors carried that momentum into the following season, starting 18-2 and quickly emerging as championship contenders. While their performance in the latter half of that regular season was average, the groundwork had been laid for a triumphant playoff run. Repeating that success would be a challenge, but it's worth noting that the 2021-22 squad entered with a win total under of 48.5, just a few wins more than the 46 Golden State managed last season. It won't be easy for the Warriors to replicate their 2021-22 success, but they have a recent blueprint for how to generate momentum in the offseason and carry it into the next campaign. Warriors' cheat code may have permanently altered former MVP's legacy. Longtime rival of the Golden State Warriors, James Harden, has nearly done it all during his illustrious 15-year NBA career. Harden won the MVP award in 2018, finished as the runner-up 3 times, is a 10-time All-Star, and a 7-time All-NBA selection. Yet, the one accolade that has eluded the 35-year-old? An NBA championship, despite making the playoffs every single year of his career. The Golden State Warriors' cheat code might have forever changed the course of James Harden's legacy in NBA history. Without a championship to his name, evaluating Harden's place in NBA history becomes challenging, whether in all-time rankings, as one of the best shooting guards in league history, or simply when comparing him to other Hall of Famers. NBA veteran Evan Fournier recently joined the conversation, seemingly in response to a comparison between Harden and 13-time All-Star Dwayne Wade. In a translated post from French, Fournier remarked, "I think if Harden didn't run into GSW's cheat code for 3 years, he would have ended up as an NBA champion, and we would be talking about him differently." Fournier might have a valid point, as Harden and the Houston Rockets faced the Warriors in the playoffs in 2015, 2016, 2018, and 2019. Despite fierce battles in those series, Golden State ultimately prevailed in 5, 7, and 6 games, respectively. Harden's best chance undoubtedly came in 2018 when the Rockets led the Warriors 3-2 in the Western Conference Finals. Despite holding double-digit leads at halftime in both Game 6 and Game 7, Houston crumbled in consecutive defeats, once again falling to Golden State. Had the Rockets overcome the Warriors, they would have been strong contenders to defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers, who were swept 4-0 in the NBA Finals that year. How different things might have been, and yet here we are 6 years later with Harden still seeking that elusive team glory. Given the weight championships carry in all-time comparisons, it's fair to say that the Warriors may have forever altered Harden's place in NBA history. Warriors eye European sharpshooter in free agency. The Golden State Warriors have reportedly set their sights on free agent forward Davis Bertans, according to his agent, Arturas Kalnitis. On Monday, Kalnitis shared on Instagram that the 31-year-old will prepare for the upcoming season with the Golden State Warriors, wishing him luck in the Bay Area. Davis Bertans could become an intriguing prospect for the Warriors during training camp and preseason, especially given the team's need for frontcourt shooting. Nicknamed the Latvian Laser, Bertans appeared in 43 games last season with the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Charlotte Hornets, averaging 6.7 points in 15.7 minutes per game, while shooting 38% from beyond the arc. Bertans' standout season came in 2019-20 with the Washington Wizards, where he averaged 15.4 points and 4.5 rebounds, shooting an impressive 42.4% from 3 on 8.7 attempts per game. His performance earned him votes for both Most Improved Player and Sixth Man of the Year. However, his subsequent 5-year, $80 million contract was widely criticized as one of the league's worst deals. On a minimum contract, Bertans could fill a crucial role, especially for a Warriors team in dire need of perimeter shooting after missing out on acquiring another European sharpshooter, Lauri Markkanen. Though no official details have been confirmed, it seems likely that Bertans' current deal is a training camp contract, offering him a chance to impress and possibly secure a standard contract before the regular season begins. Golden State currently has one roster spot available but lacks the financial flexibility to sign Bertans or any other free agent outright. Brazilian forward Gui Santos holds a non-guaranteed contract, and Bertans would need to make a significant impression to earn a roster spot over him. Bertans has played for 5 NBA franchises, including a stint with the Dallas Mavericks during the 2021-22 season when they faced the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. It wasn't a memorable series for the 8-year NBA veteran, who averaged just 3.2 points and shot 21.4% from 3 in 5 games. The Warriors' training camp will kick off in Hawaii after Media Day on September 30th, with 6 preseason games scheduled, starting with a matchup against the LA Clippers on October 5th. Veteran Center's social media post raises intriguing question about Warriors' rotation. As the Golden State Warriors prepare for training camp in Hawaii next month, a fierce competition for minutes looms. Even without considering Lindy Waters III and Gui Santos, head coach Steve Kerr still has 12 NBA-caliber players to juggle in his rotation. Among those vying for time are veterans Kevon Looney and Gary Payton II, both of whom have historically been favored by Kerr. With championship experience and enough youth to remain integral to the Warriors' future, they are strong contenders for rotation spots. Kevon Looney's recent social media post raises an interesting question about how the veteran center might influence the Golden State Warriors this season. With Draymond Green likely to start at center and Tracy Jackson-Davis poised to take another leap in his second year, Looney's playing time could be limited. In fact, he played more than 11 minutes in just 6 of the last 29 games last season. However, Looney appears determined to reclaim his spot in the rotation. A recent Instagram post on Monday shows him looking noticeably leaner in several workout photos. Strength and physicality, especially on defense, screening, and rebounding, have been the cornerstones of Looney's game in recent years. So, how might his role evolve if he's trimmed down this offseason? Is the 9-year NBA veteran attempting to revolutionize his game? He hinted at this possibility during his end-of-season press conference in April, suggesting that he would focus on becoming more of an offensive threat. "I know I can shoot. It's something I've never been asked to do. It's something they've never needed me to do," Looney said. "They might not ask me to do it next year either, but I feel like, to extend my career, the next step is to evolve my game and adopt a more offensive mindset." It's easy to forget that Looney was once a perimeter player in high school before a hip injury in college limited him during his early professional years. Could we see a return of the Looney who shot 41.5% from three-point range during his lone college season at UCLA? If so, it could be one of the most intriguing storylines of the Warriors' training camp and preseason.